Title: My ex-wife asked me to watch her daughter while she was on a business trip. I took her to the pool with my own daughter for the first time. In the changing room, as I was helping her into her swimsuit, the moment my daughter screamed, "Dad, look at this!" The world stopped. I froze in the humid air of the pool's changing room. Her small hand pointed at a bruise, dark, fingerprint-shaped, on the ribs of the little girl standing in front of me. My ex-wife's daughter. Not mine by blood, but still someone who trusted me. I forced my voice calm. "Who did this to you?" She didn't speak. Her eyes told me enough. We didn't swim. We didn't laugh. We didn't leave through the front door. I carried both girls out to the car, doors locked before the engine turned. My pulse wasn't racing. It was already in some deeper, colder place. I drove straight to the headquarters I once called home. Ex-military, yes, but that doesn't fade. Training doesn't expire. Justice doesn't forget. People like to believe betrayal is loud, dramatic, explosive. Mine began in silence. My ex-wife, Jenna, once convinced me that love was a battlefield we fought side by side. We had a daughter, a family, a life. Until she found her next mission, someone wealthier, someone with power she could leech from. When she left, she didn't cry. She calculated. She took custody battles personally and victory greedily. Every visit with my daughter became a negotiation. I was allowed time like it was a gift, measured, monitored, rationed. Then she got pregnant again. New man, new life. She acted like I was just a page in a chapter she'd finished writing. But I still read every line. I watched from a distance. I stayed disciplined. I learned to breathe in loneliness like oxygen. And then, she asked me for a favor. Watch her daughter while she traveled for work. 5 days. She said she trusted me. Ironic, isn't it? I agreed. Not for her. For the girl who clung to me like a lifeline. The moment I saw that bruise, every unanswered message from the child's real father made sense. Every flinch, every too quiet bedtime. Someone was hurting her. Someone in Jenna's new life. I took the girls into my old office, a secure room buried under the weight of years of classified missions. My former commanding officer looked at me, saw my expression, and didn't ask many questions. She was examined by a military-trained physician. No hospitals, no social workers tipped off too early. The truth was brutal and undeniable. Continuous physical assault. Fingerprints matched one source. Not Jenna. Her new husband, Cole. A man who polished his medals more than he protected his home. I didn't storm in with fists. That's not justice. That's indulgence. Instead, I opened a file. Piece by piece, I built a bomb without explosives. Evidence, medical reports, photos, recorded statements, witness accounts gathered from neighbors through intel networks Jenna didn't even know existed. For years, she thought I was a relic, softened by divorce, disarmed by custody courts. She forgot what I used to be. She forgot what I still am. I sent Cole an anonymous message. She told us everything. I watched through a drone feed as panic seized him. He started deleting files, packing bags, yanking cash from safes. Amateur mistakes of a guilty man. By nightfall, police and child protective services were at their door, tipped by concerned sources. The veneer of their perfect family shattered under flashing lights. I wasn't finished, not even close. The public collapse came next. Jenna's new life was built on status, charity events, business partnerships, perfect mother posts on social media. I fed the story to the right journalist with an ethical heart and a ruthless pen. Front page. Decorated Army veteran under investigation for child abuse. And beside it, mother denies knowing, evidence suggests otherwise. Her reputation went from diamonds to dust in 24 hours. Cole was arrested, Jenna was interrogated. The girl, finally safe. And then came the confrontation. The judge granted me an emergency hearing. Military reports carry weight more than tears ever did. Jenna entered the courtroom pale, makeup cracking under sweat, eyes begging for a mercy she never gave me. The judge cleared his throat. His gavel sounded like a gunshot. Sole custody of my daughter, granted. Emergency guardianship of her daughter, temporarily assigned to me pending further investigation. Jenna broke. "Please, don't take them from me," she whispered. I leaned close enough that only she could hear. "You handed them over the second you chose him." She sobbed, loud, messy. Justice is rarely elegant. As we left, the girls held my hands like anchors and wings combined. But I wasn't shaking anymore. My ex-commanding officer walked beside me and murmured, "You always did your best work quiet." I nodded. Revenge isn't rage. It's correction. And some mistakes demand discipline. Later that night, as the girls slept safe in my home, I sat in the living room surrounded by silence that finally felt earned. I thought about trust, about the scars people hide, about how betrayal doesn't always target the strong. It preys on the small, the voiceless. Not anymore. When morning comes, there will be breakfast and laughter and sunlight without fear. Her daughter came in broken, but she will grow unafraid. And Jenna? She'll spend a lifetime learning the difference between losing someone and being the one responsible for their escape. I'm not a hero. Heroes rush blindly into fire. I am something colder, something sharper. I am the lesson people pray they never deserve. And if anyone ever tries to hurt my girls again, they'll find out I never stopped being a soldier.